Students, welcome to semester 2 and MGMT3051. I am Marlene Parker, your course coordinator and tutor for the semester. Just a little bit about me. I'm a lawyer. I'm the Director of Legislation and Treaty Services with Tax Administration Jamaica, which is a part of the Ministry of Finance in Jamaica. I have over 12 years experience guiding the passage of tax legislation, advising on tax law as well as on tax policy, and negotiating bilateral tax agreements. Just to tell you a little bit about the course, MGMT3051. Taxation is very exciting, very dynamic. The details of the course can be found on the course page, but essentially this is a foundation course in taxation. It has been designed for final year accounting students, but should be of interest to anyone pursuing accounting, business, management, government, or just anybody who thinks that this will be helpful in whatever course it is that you are pursuing. The focus for the semester will be essentially on the elements of tax law, particularly in the Caribbean. And we're going to be looking at the history of Caribbean tax law, which is based mainly on the British tax law and common law principles. We're going to be having a brief look at tax policy issues, and this is important because it is from the policy that the laws actually come, and the tax policy will help you to understand the theoretical underpinning of the legislation, why it is that certain tax legislation has been designed the way it has. We're also going to be looking at the imposition of taxes. We're going to be looking at the assessment of taxes, the sources of income, the computation of income tax. We're going to be looking at the collection and enforcement measures having to do with taxation. We're also going to be looking at the exciting area of indirect taxes, value-added taxes. You may call it goods and services taxes in your individual jurisdictions. In Jamaica, it's called the general consumption tax. And under that particular area, we're going to be examining rates, tax base, zero-rated and exempt items, input tax credit. The course is also going to be examining tax administration, tax planning, the offshore industries, which has been very topical in recent times, and we are also going to be looking at international taxation, bilateral tax agreements, and so on. In terms of the course delivery, the length of the course is 13 weeks, and will be delivered through a combination of web presentations, web conferences, uploaded notes on the course page, and you'll also be provided with additional websites and useful web links that you will find very, very useful and relevant. Also, we are going to be looking at, how best you can really benefit from the course. And in terms of that, I'm going to encourage you to adhere to the course timetable, read very widely around the topics. In particular, for topics 3 to 9, focus on the tax laws in your individual jurisdictions, because that is where you will find the information for the computation of taxes, income versus capital, and so on. Relevant case law citations will be provided to you. Remember, we said that it's a common law, the British tax system is based on the common law principles, and therefore case laws will be very useful as well. Check with your Supreme Court or the Court of Appeals for any relevant case laws in your individual jurisdictions. Also, in terms of my expectations for your interaction, for our interaction, I'm really going to encourage you to enjoy the course. As I said, it's very dynamic, it's very exciting. The discussions, we hope, will be, very useful to you. And in that regard, we're going to encourage you to show up for the discussions, read widely around the topic, be aware of current taxation issues in your own country as well as what is happening internationally. Please organize your time, and of course, I'll be available to clarify any questions that you may have. I look forward to an exciting semester and to your interaction as well.